A bit of a crazy video right here, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a robot against one of the best football players in the world, against Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Mark Roberts' video, so expect some crazy technology, but you know, as a football fan as well, I am ready to see what actually happens in this video. Let's get it on.
This is the world's greatest goalkeeper because it's a robot and it's really, really fast. And this is Ronaldo, the world's greatest soccer player.
How did he get Ronaldo?
So the question becomes, what happens when the world's greatest player faces off against the world's greatest keeper? Now, to even get to this point, I had to survive the toughest of coaches.
Don't cut the corner.
The strongest of legs. A lot of failure and a little blood. Look at my hand.
Wow.
But all that started for me right here at the most iconic football
Old
stadium
Trafford?
in the world when I was invited
Wembley.
to play in the Sidemen charity match. And I came ready to
Came
play.
all the way back to Wembley for that. If you don't watch Sidemen charity match, you have to watch. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like football, but with a lot of goals. If you like goals, this is for you. You're not going to watch 90 minutes of like 0-0 or 1-1 or something like that. There's plenty of goals in these charity matches, and that's what makes it so amazing. And it's full of all kind of different celebrities. YouTubers, you can see them already, like so many of them. Like you can see the Jason over here, Nico, and all these other peoples. So yes, interesting one. I don't know why I'm plugging them. They do it every year, so yeah, go watch them anyway.
Football we could ever play, 90,000.
My second favorite moment was when Speed tried to outspeed me. Because my first favorite moment was when I got to take a penalty kick and score a goal in front of 90,000 of my closest friends.
Damn, that's a
now,
lot
to
of
say
people.
this was a dream of a
Big
lifetime
stadium.
would be an understatement. I've been playing soccer my whole life, starting at 5 years old, and that's the kind of moment you only dream about as a kid. The problem was, now that I realized how good that felt, I couldn't shake the idea that somehow I'd missed my life's calling to compete at the highest level with the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, normally, because I'm generally uncoordinated, when I need to compete at the highest level, I just rely on my brain, which means I know what it feels like to be a world-class bowler, a world-class field goal kicker. That's my boy.
This is robots, man. This guy is sick.
Jigsaw champion, domino layer, and golfer.
I need to watch more of his
That was a
videos.
reliable plan B. If I was ever
watching
going to
a
have
lot
a
of his
chance to
videos.
actually compete in a sport with my raw athletic talent, this would be my best shot. So with the cheers of Wembley still ringing in my ears, I made my way back to the pitch to meet up with the one person I knew could prepare me for the debut of my professional career. The GOAT of American soccer himself,
Mark.
American
What's up, bud?
soccer. You gotta say football, bro. You're in England
And I cut
now.
right to
Football.
asking if there's anything I would first need to know before going pro.
Okay, so you're training twice a day on the field. Got it. And then hour 15 in the gym every day.
What?
After that, calf raises.
I need to do
30
calf
minutes a day,
raises.
you're at home, calf raises. Every time you're running, ball at your feet all the time. What about your ice creams and your treats and your dessert? Lots of stretching, yoga, that's Pilates as well. Talking to a sports psychologist. Keep your heart rate low while you're doing it. It's cutting, it's sprint. Keep your hips mobile. Running, jogging, it's massage. 6 more things.
You just write this down for me.
Just read my book.
Wow,
coming
what a
audio.
plug.
Yes, it does.
What a plug.
Let me see what we're working with.
We started by running a 5-drill gauntlet to see if I had
I
what it
could
takes.
not do any of
Starting
this
with
right
the
now.
simple
I was just
exercise
probably
of kicking a ball
die
straight up in
if I
the
try
air.
to run. I
Easy
can do that
enough?
one.
Oh boy.
I can do that one. I can control it even. Oh, that's a
Every
terrible
time you mess
touch.
up, you gotta take a lap.
Oh, that's a terrible touch.
Apparently,
Oh
this is a
no.
pretty common training technique for soccer.
Don't cut the corners!
My bad. With every mistake meaning a full lap around the field.
Try again.
Oh, that's
Drill number 2 was
awful.
testing my aerial attack, where I had to practice heading a ball lifted up to Ronaldo's max jump height at 9.5 feet.
I think that's still the record, you know, for the highest header.
Is it close? Must have been good.
Yeah, I think that's the highest record still.
Soccer's hard. Test 3 was the banana kick,
Just like this.
where we had to put spin
I
on
can
the
do
ball
that.
to bend it into the net.
A lot of this I say I can do, but I've not tried them in so long,
Not good.
which means I probably can't do them
I
anymore.
know, lap.
Faster, please.
The next 2 tests involved speed and accuracy.
So just like this.
This one, we had to bomb a ball into the goal from halfway down the field.
That's pretty.
I feel like that is
So
easy.
I gave it a shot and actually made it pretty far away from the net.
Bro.
Lap.
Dang it! But I was feeling optimistic about the final test because that was aiming at targets at a
hold
much
on,
closer
hold on.
distance. So I was
What is going on with the backgrounds here? That is not. Oh, wait, I was going to say, because I thought it was in Wembley. I was going to say, wait, no, this background right here doesn't look like Wembley. Then I'm seeing everything else. That's the sign and everything. Okay, he's back in America somewhere. So, yeah, okay. He's allowed to say soccer again because it's in America.
feeling optimistic about the final test because that was aiming at targets at a much closer distance. So I was pretty sure I was running my last lap.
Don't cut the corner.
Barely cut.
All right, Mark. 4 targets, 4 balls.
I just had to hit
I would
the
love
top
to try
right,
this. Oh my God.
post, and then the top left, and then the bottom right.
He's
and bottom
hoofing it
left.
too much. You gotta relax with it.
Possible?
You gotta finesse. It's finesse, bro. Yeah, no.
could've just said
Let's
yes.
shoot him more finesse.
Let's go. Corner!
It's like a foot, coach.
I love the effort. I'd stick to science, bud.
So with that resounding end to my professional soccer career,
Thanks, Landon.
it's time to start thinking like an engineer and initiate Plan B. And so after consulting with the team for a little brainstorm, this was Plan B. If I want to be the best soccer player in the world, I'll first need to defeat the best soccer player in the
I think I've seen like do you know those little carnivals and fairs where they have like games you can play? I've seen them have keepers that catches football. So I don't know if it's a new idea, but I have seen it before.
world. In other words, I need to switch positions and make it impossible for Cristiano Ronaldo to score a goal on me by building the world's greatest goalkeeper. But there's a problem with that. Ronaldo kicks the ball at 80 miles per hour, so it'll reach the goal line in just a quarter of a second. Now, if we're really centered, then the maximum distance he has to travel is 12 feet. That means he'll need to yeet himself to 40 miles per hour, then slam back on the brakes to 0, all within 250 milliseconds. That's literally half the time it takes to blink. In other words, I'm gonna need some really big motors and a bunch of fancy cameras to track the ball so we can predict the trajectory after only a few milliseconds.
Wow.
For the fancy camera part, we got ourselves 12 high-speed infrared cameras. So while a normal camera sees me and Ian and anything else that's randomly in the background, those 12 cameras only see one thing: this soccer ball. And that's because if you look real close on the soccer ball, we've got these little gray stickers called retroreflectors, whose surface is made up of tiny little glass spheres that bounce any light right back at the light source, like you see with those markers on the road or with road signs. So these cameras blast the scene with infrared light, and because they can only see infrared, the retroreflectors glow super bright relative to everything else. So when you compare exactly where the center of the bright spot is in all 12 images, and then do some really complicated math, you get a 3D position of where the ball is down to the nearest millimeter 500 times per second.
That's
For
crazy.
us, that means 6 milliseconds after being kicked, we now have 3 data points we can draw a line through to predict where the ball will end up. In other words, by the time Ronaldo's kick has traveled exactly this far,
Just off his
goalie
foot.
robot will already know exactly
That's
where it
cheating,
needs to be
bruh.
to block the shot. So we first needed to validate our
Even
tracking
Ronaldo
system
don't know
by
where it's
recording a kick
going,
that
but
was
the thing
faster
already
than 70
knows.
miles per hour. And apparently Ian got Coach Landon's scouting report, because when I showed up, there were 2 D1 soccer players already there to take the kick instead of just asking me.
Ian, I specifically remember telling you I can do that for you.
I remember you saying that. I do.
But I'm nothing if not a team player, so I volunteered to get in goal.
I'm so confident, not only am I gonna block your shot, but I'm gonna get its speed at the same time. Please don't hit me.
Whoa, broken wrist.
I tried
Yeah.
to get away from him.
That's
Oh, that's bad. Look at my hand.
But it would take a lot more than
What
that
did he
to
hit
keep
his
Mark
hand
Rober
on?
down. Because it's not
To
about
cut
how
it.
many times you fall, it's about how many times you get up. So I cleaned my wounds and courageously stepped back in the line of fire.
Let's see what you got.
he's got a good shot.
66.
That's not bad.
Which was good, but not quite fast enough, so we had to keep trying.
Go! Wow! 67.
Which I'm assuming will be good enough for the top comment, but not good enough for our top speed.
Go! 71.
We now had the data to verify our design
He's
would
gassed
actually work,
about that
which
one.
meant we were finally ready for a 10-second build montage.
This is
That is
1-to-1,
sick.
no?
Yeah, that checks.
Here's how it works. Those cameras we talked about all plug into a computer that figures out super quickly in real time where the ball is going to end up, and then it sends that answer to the pair of 50 horsepower motors right here and here. Then each of those motors is attached to a belt that whips our carriage-mounted gold to the exact spot the ball will be, plus or minus the width of a human hair. So all that was left to do now is to see if it actually worked.
We want to try to take a shot?
Do you want to try and block a shot? Hands away from the keyboard. Here we go.
Whoa! Whoa, with the elbow.
Okay, Mark Rober.
Better luck next time, Mark Rober.
Now, to appreciate how tricky that is, there is a ton of data with over 5,000 camera frames updating the goalie position real time every second. The only problem was this warehouse was basically in the middle of nowhere with zero internet. So I hit up my besties at T-Mobile and they hooked us up, which meant we were firing on all cylinders thanks to the best
that is
network in the
quick.
US. For my second shot, I tried to get
What if
tricky
you
with
do
the
multiple
off-speed
balls?
kick.
Bring the heat.
Doesn't know which one to go for.
Wow.
There's no fake outs.
You coded the
You have to do a
Dang
cuffed
it.
ball.
There's no fool
You
in this
have
guy.
to do a
Gonna go again?
curve.
Finally,
for it
in
to work, no?
frustration, I just reverted to raw power with a kick. That would make Coach Landon very proud. So while it wasn't yet perfect,
No,
it was
that's sick.
certainly looking very promising, even if I'd already identified a couple weaknesses.
Oh, shit. Hey, we weren't ready. Redo.
So to make sure we had truly worked out all the bugs before facing Ronaldo, we decided to gather real-world data by heading out to a local high school for some actual competition in the form of 5 shooters of increasing difficulty, culminating with the final boss, Destroying, aka the strongest leg on the internet.
Boy, can they kick a football though?
And we kicked things off with what was certainly the
I like
most
what he did there. We
intimidating
kicked things
opponent
off.
to date.
How fast
Nice
can you
fun.
kick?
Really fast.
Oh.
Guess how fast Mark Rober can move?
How fast?
That fast. That's faster. All right, Science Bob, do the honors.
Oh, it actually adjusts the location as
Better
well.
luck next time, Jonah. Okay.
Now, in hindsight, I do admit my round 1 Sally against Jonah might have been a bit extra.
That's right.
But regardless, it's on to round 2 versus Tori.
All right, Tori, what's your strategy?
Corners.
Which corner would you say?
Left.
She's going left.
No.
Tori, best of luck. Concentration.
Wow.
Tori! That was a good effort. Well played.
And with 2 of 6 down, I think it's worth pointing out, now that we were out in the field, I once again asked T-Mobile for an internet hookup. And that's when they suggested, why don't you just run the entire robot on 5G? And I said, well, in order to stop Ronaldo, it would need to start moving in less than 10 milliseconds. And that's 1/40th the time it takes to blink once. So there's no way wireless could keep up with that. And they said, actually, it can. And I said,
a
wow.
nice
And
advert
sure
for
enough,
mobile.
it actually worked. So like before, the camera sees the ball, but now when the computer picks up where it's going, that signal flies through Google Pixel Rock in the tensor chip, ensuring super fast 5G speeds wirelessly through the air.
I don't know how many
T-Mobile's
things he's trying to
portable private
advertise
5G
right now.
network,
T-Mobile,
straight into the
Google
robot,
Pixel
all
10,
in less than 10
laptop,
milliseconds. Which
screen,
means by the time your brain can even
football
register the
field.
ball's moving, this robot has already moved to block it, which is wild. Our third opponent, Kazushi, came in hot, making some very bold claims.
How fast can you kick?
Like 70 miles per hour.
Really? Kazushi, I'm gonna ask again, now that I'm holding a radar gun, how fast can you kick a soccer ball?
Like
21.
60. They just called your bluff. Placement.
All right, Kazushi, let's see your 60-mile-an-hour blast.
Actually, like, let's go 55.
Okay,
It went from
55.
70 to 55.
Oh, wow, wow.
Oh, he got in.
Let's go.
Unfortunately, my goalie couldn't keep a clean sheet due to some accuracy issues,
For the record, 54 miles per hour.
but
it was
failure
supposed to be
is part of the
55.
process, so I took note and graciously moved on.
Get out of here, Kazushi. He walks at 2 miles an hour, I know that.
Our fourth kicker, Shinya, stepped up and just ripped a real beauty.
Oh.
No chance! Shinya, what the heck? You broke my
That
left
was a
arm.
sick
my
shot.
bad.
I think it might have actually hit the post.
Honestly, that's better than scoring. I broke it.
Shinya, get off my field.
My robot counterpart was definitely starting to fall apart, but my hope was he could keep it together for at least a few more saves.
Are you a lefty, Neo? He's not even saying. Oh, Mark, he's tricking you. Let's
go, Neo.
He is
the
lefty. No,
lefty.
he's right.
Neo!
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
wow.
go.
Good save.
We got good news and bad news. We blocked the shot, but we seem to be losing material on each one.
Falling apart, man.
Leo, this is for you. That's a piece of me.
You wait till Ronaldo hits that
Mark
robot.
Rober was on his last
That
leg, but there was no
polystyrene
time
will
to tend to wounds,
disintegrate.
and the final boss was waiting.
I've watched all these boys compete. I've seen them do their thing.
Yeah, but we've also
I'm
been
curious to see how fast
calibrating
he
and
can
learning
kick,
ourselves.
though.
I know, but you haven't seen a leg like mine before.
Calibrate all you want. First video of yours I saw, you bombed what would have been like a 70-yard field goal.
It's light work.
I mean, the wind was.
How you
a
know? Were you
tailwind.
there?
I can see your shorts doing this. I've heard enough talk. Now I want to see the action.
So I gave him 3 tries. Simple rules. Best of 3 wins.
You're not gonna ask my strategy?
I don't need to know your strategy. You just kick it
Is
real
he gonna hit a
hard.
target?
You ready
Because he's
for
used to
the
hitting over the bar. It went in.
Right at me. Oh, come
It
on.
went
I
in.
wanna test the
It
body,
counts.
see what the body has.
65 miles an hour, by the way.
Not bad, I'm just warming up. Let's try to hit 70 right here. Ooh.
Yeah, oh boy.
He broke
He
it.
blocked it though.
He blocked
But
it.
he's hurt. You gotta sub him.
I knew he should have used better glue.
Broke his robot, bro. This man spent months designing this thing, building this thing. He was bragging about carbon fiber this, steel foam
Oh, he
this.
did a couple
We might
fiber
require
on the
a golden
outside.
swap.
So after a quick sub of my critically injured keeper, it all came down to this, the final shot. And with the score tied, it was winner takes all.
I think we need to move you closer.
Closer?
Robo goalie is optimized for the penalty kicks.
We'll see how optimized he is.
All right.
Oof, that looks like a good kick. Oh! Oh!
Let's go!
Oh, you destroyed him!
And with an absolutely heroic effort, literally destroying himself to get an extra foot of reach, he made the save.
Wait, it looks like
Well,
the
almost
guard
made the
thing stopped.
Optimized, huh?
So we have some
That's crazy.
strength issues. To be fair, I feel like the tracking is working well.
Yeah, it's been there every time.
But what do you think our chances are against Ronaldo?
If you fix the strength issues, I think he's got a pretty good shot against the goal.
While these real-world tests
Some
were
real wood
encouraging, it
behind
was
it,
clear
some
we still had a
strong.
bit more work ahead of us. Ronaldo kicks even harder than D, so we'd clearly need to level up the robot's strength and durability. Dang it, he kicks hard. But even the speed and accuracy would need some work. For the strength issues, we knew from the beginning this would be a huge challenge because to withstand an 80-mile-an-hour kick, it needed to be really strong. But the bulkier and stronger something is, the harder it is to move it quickly. But it's a trade-off, just like how it's
that's
harder
true.
for me to move this big, heavy bowling ball back and forth versus this lightweight, flimsy little ping pong ball. So to solve that, we just use an old trick I learned at NASA where you sandwich a piece of dense foam between 2 sheets of carbon fiber. And now you've got something that's really lightweight, weighing less than a gallon of milk, and yet, it's also super strong.
Straight in the gut.
Abs, baby!
But this solution had one critical oversight, our attachment point. When we looked at the footage in slow motion, it
You
was
are only
clear
as
before
strong
the
as your
ball
weakest
even made
point, you know.
contact, the damage had already been done. And that's because we had to pull so hard on the goalie to get it moving that fast, we were peeling off the bracket
Yeah.
and the whole back face in the process. So we reinforced the attachment of the bracket by adding 4 large diameter shear bolts and a carbon fiber cross member. And once we ran a test to simulate running the goalie with the old method
That'll do her.
versus the new method,
Yes.
it was clear this would make a huge difference.
Ship it.
To solve the accuracy issues, we doubled the number
Pretty
of
good
cameras to
solutions right there.
22, which means we've doubled the number of eyes looking for the ball stickers, so we no longer have the issue where we sometimes would lose sight of the ball. And finally, for the speed, we just pushed the motors to 250% of the standard power levels, which doubled the robot's
That's
speed to
crazy.
41 miles per hour.
Relax.
So with all those fixes in place, it was time for
Wow.
one final test to see if we were finally ready to face Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, that's fast.
And the early indicators
Oh, that's-
pointed to
that's
yes,
fast.
we were.
The brain is not meant to see things that large moving that fast.
It triggers your get out of here now response.
But just to be sure, we collected a few more data points.
That is fast.
I think I'm really liking our chances. I think this is ready for the pros.
And with
I
that,
would still
let's go.
say you
We're
need
off
a
to
curved shot. Bend it like Beckham, you know?
Get it? And it turns out Portugal's a beautiful country filled with really cool people. But unfortunately, we had no time to enjoy it because we had only one day to prepare to face off against their
They have to
most famous
ship
countrymen.
all of this to Portugal.
And out of the gate, disaster struck because once we got to the field and set things up, our goalie robot was basically missing every shot.
Wait, did it
Is
move?
it because
No.
of what? Late?
You want it to move?
Yes.
Oh.
Something is wrong.
We couldn't get a good read on the ball position because there was so much noise in the tracking signal. And this was really confusing because we hadn't changed anything.
I wonder what that noise is from. That it's so clean when we were in the States, right?
I'm kind of surprised. I'm looking at sources of variability.
And so as we stepped through all the sources of variability one by one, when we looked at the graph of the ball position from all the cameras and zoom all the way in, the ball seemed to be wiggling up and down just a tiny bit, about 1,500 times per minute, even though the ball itself was perfectly still. And 1,500 wiggles per minute coincidentally was the same RPM frequency of an engine you would find in a forklift that happened to be moving all around our field for the previous 3 hours. And that meant the motor vibrations were traveling through the tires, through
And
the
shaking the
ground,
cameras.
and ever so slightly wiggling all 22 of our cameras, causing the super
Oh,
delicate
wow.
tracking system to basically be useless. And so as soon as we cleared out the forklift, sure enough, the signal cleaned up perfectly, and we got back to blocking shots smooth as
Wow.
butter. For the most part.
Oh, it's gone crazy.
So while Ian stayed back to tackle that final bug in the code, I headed off to a Portugal World Cup qualifier game to do some last-minute recon on their star player
And oh,
before he would come over to meet our robot goalie after the
I thought it
match.
was no
Now, to be
score.
honest, I didn't learn much about Ronaldo's kicking game, but I did learn that his fans are very loyal.
Would you be really non-subscribed from Ronaldo for me?
Absolutely not.
Because I'm only 5 million subscribers away from passing him on YouTube, and suffice it to say,
No.
no. You're not that close to passing him because he only just started and he passed you, bruv. He only just started, like he went up to like 30 million in the first couple of hours or something like that. Absolutely crazy.
No.
I would not be getting myself any closer while in this country. But the good news is I know of another country that has 5 times the population of this one, so do your thing, Argentina. Now, seeing that I was mere hours away from the greatest showdown of my life, I headed back to the field to wait for Ronaldo to finish his game while I ran one final test.
Because this is a super complicated robot that took a year to build, but if you want to know what it
Oh,
feels like to
yeah.
build an epic
Oh,
robot of
yeah.
your own, well, you're in luck with Hackpack, where you get a really cool robot in a box delivered right to your door, and it'll work right away with no programming required, unless you want to get creative, leveling up your robot's capabilities by tweaking the code, which we make really easy to do.
That's
Like
pretty
with this
cool.
desktop lamp that has its own personality, or this plant tank that will drive itself around the house to find the perfect sunny spot, as well as letting you
What?
know when it needs water. But then if you're just getting started on your journey of learning how to build anything you can dream up, with BuildBox you get a really fun
I'm just a
mechanical
bit kid,
toy each
'cause
month
right now
where
I'm
you
looking at
build
them, I'm like, yes, I
alongside
want
me
some of
and teach
those.
you all the cool physics that make it work. On top of that, each month your box has the chance to contain the platinum ticket, and if you get it, then you're coming out to Crunch Labs to build and play with my team for a day. So if you're a kid and you're looking for something to put at the top of your Christmas list,
I am a kid. Yes,
or
put
you're
that on
just
my
looking to
Christmas
be the
list now.
household hero by giving it to someone else, head to crunchlabs.com where we're giving away 2 free boxes for our holiday special, and where you'll find we finally completed our trilogy of creative engineering subscription box options, now ranging from ages 6 to 106.
And now that the game was over, it was time to face Cristiano Ronaldo, the greatest soccer player of all time, a legend on the field. And oh my gosh, he's right here tying his shoes right in front of me. All of a sudden, this was real, it was happening, and I had
That's
to
some
show him that I meant
vigorous shoe
business.
tying
All
right there.
Cristiano, I will
Oh,
bet
let
it
me
was
see,
real
one more
and
time.
on the field. Cristiano Ronaldo,
How many loops
the
is it doing
greatest
on that
soccer player of all
lace?
time, a legend on the
Look at that.
field. And oh my gosh,
Oh,
he's
I think
right
he just
here
missed
tying his
it.
shoes right in front of me. All of a
Yeah,
sudden,
he
this
just
was
missed
real,
it.
it was
That's a
happening,
lot
and I had to
tying
show
it
him
off.
that I meant business. All right, Cristiano, I will bet you 5 million subscribers that you cannot score on me in goalie.
I'll give you 3 tries even.
That I don't score.
Yeah, and you won't score.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay.
Now, of course, I didn't think I was going to stop all of them. But considering my lifetime of soccer experience,
That's a sick bet.
I
5
wondered
million
if I had a
subscribers.
shot
I'll
at
take that
stopping
bet.
one. I mean, he is Cristiano
need,
Ronaldo, but I've been training
200
my
subscribers.
whole life for this moment.
Guys, smash the subscribe button. Thank you.
Wow. Oh, that's not good.
Okay, obviously, I wasn't going to be able to block all of them.
I'm not even wearing gloves. Ah!
Or even 2.
That was like an inch gap. Okay.
But now,
Now I know your tells.
I had a shot at getting 1. Because having seen Cristiano's form hitting both the left and the right, I had a chance to study his body language to figure out which direction he was going to.
Good
the
luck.
same.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I even
wow.
told him.
You even told me. That's disappointing.
One more.
No. I actually have something else I want to show you over here.
It was time to introduce Ronaldo to my guest of honor, in front of half the Portugal national soccer team he brought over with him.
Oh, this is their training
All right,
ground.
Cristiano, when I said you couldn't score
That
on
might be
me,
the
I
training
meant you
ground.
couldn't score on my robot.
And I held for applause, as did my robot. But Cristiano seemed less than impressed.
It looks big, eh?
Yeah, he's a little bigger than me.
Yeah.
You want to see how fast it moves?
Yes.
Okay, Ian, we good? Let's show
Is he
him.
gonna be impressed? Oh.
Do it one more time.
Very fast.
It's pretty fast. The robot is better than me.
So let's try.
Ronaldo was game.
Here we go.
I wanted to get started pretty far away from the goalie.
Estou a aquecer ainda, estou a...
All right, Cristiano, we are ready.
Ok.
It was time for Ronaldo to face some cold hard engineering.
Hey!
Let me do another one just to see.
And his first kick didn't offer him up any clues.
Do you have a strategy now? What do you think?
We need to... I don't know. Let me try again.
That was fast.
Vou dar com força. Para ver.
Oh, look at his face.
Oh!
Like the concentration is like.
Is he better than me?
Yes.
Ronaldo kept trying to go at it full force and quickly realized this was not going to be an easy fight.
I like that you're stretching now.
I want to know what speed he's doing though.
But the only thing taking a beating was Ronaldo standing amongst his teammates.
Queres tentar?
So I took a shot on my own.
If you keep going, you might tire him out. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Until he gently suggested I shut my mouth,
Oh!
which left quite an impression.
Wow. That would have
Around the
broken a nose.
face.
The goalie robot looked to be unbeatable, which was a huge relief because when shipping the robot over here, one of the carriage rails got slightly damaged, and this meant sometimes it would stop short of the goalpost on kicks placed to the right. But thankfully, it didn't seem to be an issue after all.
You think he could be on the Portuguese team?
Yes. Better than Diogo.
It seemed like his theory was that the cameras were tracking his body to predict the ball direction before he kicked it. So he ran a simple test.
Oh! Panenka! The stutter!
I like
But
that.
then he seemed to have
I like
a
the
new
fact that he's
plan,
trying
A bola tem
different ways
sensor.
to try
Com
to
ele, a
dodge
bola, ele
it.
sente a bola a sair.
because he stopped using his kicks to try and beat the robot and started using his kicks to try and find a weakness.
Wow.
Vou tentar diferente agora.
That's what I said. You gotta curve it, bro.
Se naquele cantinho ali. Tens de tentar colocá-la.
You gotta curve it.
Bate-lhe aqui.
Okay, I'm getting nervous.
Let me try again.
Okay, okay.
Last one. É isso que eu vou fazer.
All right, ready when you are.
Oh yeah, there you go. You gotta give it that bend it like Beckham. Oi! You gotta bend it like Beckham, I said. Because he's trying to predict the end, but you know, if you curve it.
Involve a bunch of unexpected twists and turns on the pathway up the mountain that often end up being some of the best moments.
Mas é top, isto é impossível.
And even when the view at the top isn't
That's pretty
exactly
cool.
what you first pictured,
Thank you, buddy. Really appreciate it, Ronaldo.
And
Thank you.
very good, eh? Very good.
He enjoyed it. He enjoyed
means
it.
you can now see a bunch more mountaintops you could potentially climb next. But those will have to wait for another video.
Foda-se. Anasas e o... Foda-se.
This holiday season, if you
That's pretty cool. That's cool. Hey, I enjoyed that so much. I hope you guys did as well. If you want to watch the real video, go check it out in the description. Also, guys, don't forget to smash the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching this one. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy. Goodbye. Peace out.